I spent more time spiraling over things that I didn't do than things that I did do. And I keep regretting to a point where regret வந்து என் மண்டையில் ரெண்டு கட்டல. Regret தான் என் மண்டையில் EMI கட்டுது வாழ்றதுக்கு. I've probably spent more time regretting than actually doing something. And if you clicked on this video, probably even you do too. I've not done some things that I've always wanted to do because I was always scared of what people would think about me. I don't want people to know that I'm a beginner at times. I don't want them to know that I'm trying and to know that I fail. And I fail a lot sometimes. But when I look back at when it all started, like, I remember I was never like this. I was never the person who cared about what others think. I used to not give a about what people think about me. I used to always be the odd one out. I used to be left alone, but I was happy. I was enjoying my company. I was thriving, and I used to do whatever the fuck that I wanted to do. I didn't care if someone else approved of my idea or not. Like, I just did whatever I feel like doing. I wonder, when did all of this change? Like, I am a completely different person, and the more I think about it is, why? When did this happen? Like, and to think back, why I've dimmed my light, why I've, like, not shown myself, not shown my true self to many people out there right now, or even to you guys on the internet, it's probably because it all began when I came across this word called cringe. Yes. Actually, why do we call someone cringe? Can anybody tell me why we call someone cringe? Because I have no clue. Just popped on a random Thursday afternoon when I was studying in school, and everybody started calling everybody cringe. And I really wanted to know why we call someone cringe, or why we call someone does cringe. And why do we use the word cringe? We usually use the word cringe when we don't like something, or when something is not cool or funny, or something that makes us feel embarrassed or even uncomfortable in certain aspects. We usually use the word when something or someone makes us feel uncomfortable or awkward because of something that they do, or they did, or they constantly keep on doing. I'm weirdly finding the word cringe-worthy because எப்பயுமே அந்த word கேட்க it's like, I'm not saying I've not used the word. I've used the word too. It's like I've somehow picked it up as well. I kind of regret why I said those words. Like, I feel like, நம்ம பண்ண முடியாத ஒரு விஷயத்த இன்னொருத்தவங்க பண்ணும்போது, ஒரு இன்னொருத்தவங்க ட்ரை பண்ணுறாங்க அதை பண்ணுறதுக்கு அப்படின்னா, உடனே நம்ம அவங்களை கிரிஞ்சுன்னு கூப்பிட்டுறோம். Or we just put them in a box saying, okay, they're not cool, they're not funny, they're cringe. But in truth, they're just trying to do things. A lot of you think that you might be cringe, or you might not fit in, or some people might judge you. It's all in your head, to be very frank. And not a lot of people think about you on a daily basis like how you think about them. I've put this whole YouTube channel away for more than a year because I was so scared of what people would think if I started this channel. I've always known that I wanted to be a YouTuber. Like, ever since I was a little kid, I knew, like, some idea just popped in my little head. And from that day onwards, I was like, I wanted to be an astronaut. And then suddenly I was like, I want to be a YouTuber. So I changed like that. But I just let it all go. I just let it all slide because one random day I just woke up, I found the word cringe. And ever since I found the word cringe, I've been constantly thinking about what people would think about me if I do something, and I just don't do it at all. And I've missed so many opportunities. I've missed multiple opportunities knocking at my door because I was so scared of what people would think about me, and what if they judge me, or what if they don't, identify me or tag me as a cool person. And if I'm being very honest, I feel like this is all part of self-sabotage. And we all sabotage ourselves. We all sabotage the good things that are happening in our life. Take relationships for the matter. ஒரு நல்ல ரிலேஷன்ஷிப் 4 நாள் போயிட்டு இருந்ததுன்னா, ஒரு 5ஆவது நாள் நம்ம சண்டை போடணும்னு தோணும். அது சண்டை போடுவோம் சம்டைம்ஸ். அது கொஞ்சம் டாக்ஸிக் தான், பட் இட்ஸ் அ ஃபார்ம் ஆஃப் செல்ஃப் சாப்டாஜ். இப்போ நமக்கு ஏதாவது நல்ல விஷயம் நடக்குதுன்னா, இப்போ நம்மளே ஏதாவது நல்ல விஷயம் பண்ணுறோன்னா, நம்ம எப்படியாவது அதை போயிட்டு ஏதாவது ஒன்று பண்ணிவிடுவோம். அப்புறம் அது அப்படியே நின்றுடும், இல்லைனா அது அப்படியே காணா போயிடும், இல்லைனா அது ஏதாவது ஒரு தடங்கள் வந்துகிட்டே இருக்கும். ஸோ we constantly self-sabotage ourselves without even us knowing that we are self-sabotaging ourselves in the end of the day. இதோட கொஞ்சம் நம்ம வேறு ஏதாவது சேர்க்கணும் அப்படின்னா, ஏன் இப்படி நம்ம பண்ணுறோம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு நம்ம வேறு ஏதாவது சேர்க்கணும் அப்படின்னா, it's also probably because your fear of rejection is kicking in. Like, Rejection என்ன ரிஜெக்ட் பண்ணுறதுக்கு முன்னாடி நான் ரிஜெக்ஷனை ரிஜெக்ட் பண்ணிடணும். We have so many things in our life that we wanted to do or we plan to do and we don't do it because, what if we fail at it? What if we don't do it well? Sometimes we just don't do something because we just don't want to be rejected. Like, that, எனக்கு தெரியும் இதை நான் பண்ணிட்டா நான் ஈஸியாக பண்ணிடுவேன்னு எனக்கு தெரியும். ஆனால் நான் பண்ண மாட்டேன். ஏன்னா நான் பண்ணி கொஞ்சம் அசிங்கப்பட்டுட்டா அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஒரு பயம். So that is the fear of rejection. I think we all face it. It's okay to get rejected. Like, it's okay to fail. I feel like we all need to face rejection at times in our life. I think, at this point, rejection adi vaangi, midi vaangi. Now, I've come to a point where, okay, rejection vandiruchuna, I'm like, okay, what can I learn from this? What can I take away from this? How is it going to make me feel better? Like, how is it going to change my life path is what I think these days. Like, I don't know, I've become so wise. I know, but I do have my days where I cry my eyes out, but today's not that day. I also feel like I spend a lot of time regretting and procrastinating and regretting the procrastination that is happening and spending more time on that instead of actually doing something. Okay, let's keep regret aside for a brief moment. Can we talk about the what ifs that come with the regret? What if I did this then? I would have gotten here and I didn't have to start everything from scratch today. What if I was a dedicated, full-blown YouTuber when I was 15 years old? I would have probably gained more subscribers. I would have probably gained more views. And you would have probably watched me as a successful YouTuber today. And you would have subscribed even without me asking you to subscribe. But subscribe right now.
What if I had so much money from my YouTube success that I was flying around in private jets the whole time that I'm speaking to you in this video? I would have probably filmed this whole video from a private jet.
Okay, probably not a private jet, but I would have traveled, I think. Maybe not, but you get the point, right? Like, what if I did this? What if I did that? நான் இதை அன்னைக்கு பண்ணியிருந்தா நான் இன்னைக்கு இப்படி ஆயிருப்பேன். அன்னைக்கு அந்த வாய்ப்பு கிடைச்சிருந்தா நான் இப்படி ஆயிருப்பேன். அன்னைக்கு நான் புட்டுக்கிட்டு போனதுனால நான் இப்படி இருக்கேன் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு நம்ம வாட் இஃப்னு நினச்சி அது ரிக்ரெட்டை விட பெருசாயிடுது. I think it's high time we all stop daydreaming, thinking about the what ifs. Today I'm sitting here and making this video comfortably, not because I'm not scared of being judged or being called cringe. I'm here because I'm starting to have the fear of regretting everything that I didn't do in my life. Thinking about, I had so many things in my life to do, but I didn't do any of them. Why didn't I do any of them? I have the fear of regretting everything that I didn't do when I'm old, weak, and when my பேர குழந்தைகள் ask me, பாட்டி நீங்கள் சின்னதாக இருக்கும்போது என்ன பண்ணீங்க, எப்படி காசு சம்பாரிச்சிங்க, எங்கெங்கெல்லாம் போயிருக்கீங்க அப்படின்னு கேட்டால் என்கிட்ட பதிலே இருக்காது. I wouldn't have an answer because I spent more time on regretting things that I didn't do instead of actually doing something. And currently I'm doing something that I really love, filming a YouTube video, and I'm talking to you guys. It's making me so happy. You wouldn't know. I'm stressed. Yeah, I'm scared. I'm trying, and that's the best part. I'm giving it a go. And I feel like if you have something that you really want to do, just do it. Probably fix a deadline. இந்த டைம் வரைக்கும் நான் இதை பண்ணுவேன், இதுக்கப்புறமும் ஒர்க் அவுட் ஆகலைன்னா நான் விட்டுட்டு வேறு ஏதாவது பண்ணுவேன் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு probably give it a try at something that you've been regretting for so long. It could be like joining a gym, arting or painting. It could be opening a business. It could be even something as small as joining a swimming class because you don't know how to swim. I don't know how to swim. Yeah, so we all don't know many things. It's not like everybody is an expert, but everybody can be a beginner. Every single one of you can be a beginner and you can learn something today. And that's what I'm trying to be. I'm a beginner at YouTube and I'm comfortably being a beginner. And I know that I wanted to make this video in so many different ways possible, but this is what is working right now. And probably I can increase the quality or increase my thinking capacity more in the next video and make it more interesting or not so boring in one just frame. I guess I'm willing to trade all of these feelings that I have, all of these doubts, all of this fear, to be comfortably and boldly cringe because I can be. Coming back to this video's title, here's why there's nothing more cringe than regret. Because in the end of the day, it's you who's feeling uncomfortable, embarrassed, awkward, not cool, not funny, aka cringe, by not doing something that you really love doing in order to satisfy people that you really don't care about. And the price that you pay for that is far more higher than fear of regret. Remember, you can only be cringe for a period of time. You can only be cringe until you're successful. After that, you're not cringe anymore. You're iconic, baby. And after that, nobody can call you cringe because you would have made it. And I wanted to say regret is not a bad thing. It means that you have somewhere to be or somewhere to get to. And the price you pay in order to get there is being comfortably cringe. So here's the deal. If you're watching this video and if you've gotten till here, if there's something that you're scared to say yes to, if there's something that you're scared to start, something that you've wanted to do for a long time but you didn't do it, here's your cringe little sign to do it. Because the only thing more embarrassing than failing is not trying at all. And honestly, that's not a regret that I'm dying with. Now subscribe or regret it forever. Go be cringe. Be cringe. Ha ha ha.
ரிஜெக்ஷனையே நான் ரிஜெக்ட் பண்ணேன். ஐ ரிஜெக்ட் யூ பிரதர். ஐ ரிஜெக்ட் யூ. ஐ வான் பிரதர். ஐ வான். யூ லாஸ்ட் பிரதர். யூ லாஸ்ட். ஓகே பாய்.